Next, please welcome Nayul Kim, CEO, co-founder of CLIKA, or CLIKA. Either is fine.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nayul, co-founder and CEO of CLIKA. AI is moving fast. I bet no one here is questioning about it. But we're still stuck in deployment hell. Every model, every hardware, every time, AI engineering teams are rebuilding deployment pipelines from scratch, which takes from weeks to months of engineering time. It's exhausting. It burns time, money, and momentum. And CLIKA fixes that. Our automated compression engine takes any AI, from vision, audio, language, image generation to multimodal, and makes it smaller, faster, and hardware-ready in minutes, not months. And we deliver up to 90% smaller model, 18 times faster inference, and near zero accuracy loss. Whether you care about size, speed, cost, or user experience, CLIKA can give all of it without compromise. And our numbers speak for themselves. We made DeepSeek even faster by 7x, and 5.4 from Microsoft 18 times faster. And our compressed Llama runs as fast on 800 machine as our competitors' compressed one on 800, which is by far more expensive and powerful device. So I'm not the technical one from our team who's building and writing the code. I've helped companies build partnerships, unlock new markets, and scale innovations across different industries. And almost always, the biggest bottleneck I've seen while managing different projects is execution. It wasn't never about having the greatest resources, although it helps, but more about making actually things happen in the real world. And that's what I see today in AI. Amazing AI models stuck in limbo. They're too large, too slow, or just too hard to get them running on devices. Yes, even on GPUs. And that's the gap that we're closing at CLIKA. Our team is composed of top engineers and operators with deep domain knowledge, enabling seamless deployment of AI across dual-use environments, from mission-critical government systems to enterprise applications. Backed by In-Q-Tel, we're already working with early customers in both fronts, from innovative government agencies to top global enterprises. And we know what it takes to scale AI deployment, when performance, reliability, and speed cannot be compromised. If you're building with AI and you want to reduce memory footprint, accelerate speed to enhance user experience, and save cost, I'd love to connect and chat. Thank you.
Okay, I guess I'll go first, although we don't have to turn it into a habit, right? So we're living in this world where the sizes of the models, especially the LLMs, are just growing insanely, more and more parameters. And at the same time, we're also seeing an order of magnitude cost reduction year over year with both training cost and inference cost. And that trend seems like it's only just beginning, where kind of the prevailing thought in Silicon Valley today would be that the cost of AI computing is going to keep going down so aggressively, like even faster than what you see with Moore's law, right? So how does CLIKA fit in that universe? You're talking about compressing decreasing the sizes of models, which obviously helps with cost cutting and sort of response times on prompt queries and so on and so forth. But sort of the hardware is already driving that. So how do you guys fit into that paradigm when, again, it's becoming easier and easier to actually deal with large models?
Thank you for an amazing question. Cost is one of the three major problems that we're solving. We're solving three main problems, which is one, reducing memory footprint, where things have to run on very restrictive, limited hardware, like where you have to squeeze
edge?
operating system, yeah, like a lot of different things. And second thing is speed. Things have to run real time, and users get a bit more impatient with AI model not popping out as fast as it should. And third is the cost. And we believe that we're adding to the acceleration of reducing cost along with the hardware infrastructure company. But the biggest problem that we see when we are talking and working with really skilled top engineers from top global enterprises and see they are having problem deploying models, that's when we know and we have the conviction that we're solving the right problem.
I have to ask about the name. So first, I really enjoyed the presentation, but I have to ask about the name.
So I co-founded the company with my husband, who's the technical, and he comes from Israel. We were brainstorming with different names, but initially what we wanted to do is being end-to-end MLOps platform, infrastructure, different toolkits that connect and deliver value. And CLIKA is Hebrew pronunciation of click, a set of different dots that make a group.
AI infra is one of the hottest spaces you can be in right now. So much attention going to AI deployment and inference. I'm curious about your go-to-market motion. How are customers discovering you, or you them? And what are you planning to have as your repeatable go-to-market motion in the future?
Yeah, surprisingly, we got a really strong pull from B2G, and we didn't plan on going to that sector because we expected it's really long cycle, very heavy interaction. But our first contract was from Singaporean government, who needed who was internally developing from computer vision model to multimodal, and they managed deployment from NVIDIA GPU to Intel CPU, and they were just burning time and resource. And how people are finding us through tech session like this today, and we have all of our team. We're still a small team of 11 people, but all of us are ambassador, talking very passionately about what we do.
Very cool. So I think there's a world where this is a feature on AWS, right? How are you thinking about that? How are you dealing with the fact that, I mean, this is a natural sort of bridge to help, as you said, folks, dealing with CI/CD, deploying the cloud, deploying to their data centers, and AWS and others, Azure, GCP, obviously, are going to want to enable the same so they can have more of their clients port over to their cloud services. How are you going to compete with these guys?
Compete with top enterprises that are building compression.
With cloud and data center providers who are, they have the same, they want to do what you're doing as well as a feature that would help onboard customers, right?
Yeah, we're not competing against them. We're actually working with them, because even data centers right now, it was pretty much dominated by NVIDIA GPUs, but they're adding more AMD, Intel, Qualcomm CPUs, server grade CPUs as well, and we're just helping their user deploy faster, go to market, and productize faster, and it's more revenue and money for data center management companies.
Very cool.
It seems like there could be a natural partnership with you with some of these alternative hardware providers who are trying to catch up with NVIDIA. You highlighted Intel, possibly AMD. How are you thinking about partnerships?
Yeah, definitely. We initially decided to support the leading hardware platforms first, but we're very interested collaborating with NPUs.
OK, you guys can take that question backstage later. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great job.
Awesome.
Give her a hand.